midwife. I have 23 years of service. The Midwives Mentoring Program is a process through which newly graduated midwives who have difficulties practicing get help and guidance. I was selected in this program given the seniority and experience that I have and the skills that I have accumulated. The midwife mentoring was introduced because we have noticed that newly graduated midwives have serious difficulties in the field. It's difficult to properly teach them given the big size of classes. You can notice that maternal death rates remain high. Reducing that number motivates us to mentor others and teach them the best practices.
La particularité du mentorat.
The key aspect of the Midwives Mentoring Program is that the mentor, the person with the most experience, is willing to go to the mentee and walk her through her daily activities in her usual working conditions, and even during night shifts. And so, through their different exchanges, the mentor watches the mentee work and assists her in the areas where she needs the most help.
We have a shortage of permanent teachers. The ratio is below the recommendations of the Department of Family Health. The training fields are outdated. Newly graduated midwives and male midwives need to be assisted by experienced people whom they can trust. Being supervised and guided by experienced people enables them to provide adequate care to the mother and the newborn.
As a mentor supervisor, my main role is to check on the midwifery techniques she uses. I'm interested in knowing how she conducts prenatal consultation. I take notes and I give her feedback later on. I also check to see if she properly assists women in labor and if the partograph is being properly used. I watch her during delivery to make sure that she uses the appropriate techniques. Everything can't be perfect. It is okay to be corrected until you get better. If I do something wrong, the mentor shows me how to do it. Throughout the original plan, I helped my mentor tremendously.
With the Ministry of Health, the regional health directors, and with the health district managers, we have identified mentors who agreed to supervise the new midwives and male midwives in order for them to master the skills, gestures, and life-saving actions for women and newborns.
Midwives who are mentored and supervised show improvement in their skills to the point that administering care in emergency obstetric situations is no longer a difficulty. It appears that these mentees are very competent in providing either family planning methods, post-abortion care, reanimating newborns, or in delivery situations.
When I first arrived, most of the knowledge I had was theoretical. I had problems practicing. For example, I could not do the rehabilitation of the perineum, the breech delivery, or even exploring the pelvis, but I was able to learn all those things and much more through mentoring.
I'm very happy with the way she took care of me during my first childbirth. I was in great pain, but she never left me. She told me that everything was going to be fine.
Since the implementation of the Midwives Mentoring Program at the district level, we have noticed a change in many things. There is a lot of improvement in many of the indicators that were read. Although we haven't reached the expected standards, there is still improvement. If we analyze, for example, the prenatal consultations, which is an indicator of the quality of prenatal care, we noticed that the level went from 25 to 50%. I think that in 2 years we have made good progress given that all of the indicators have evolved.
Our major concern right now is how to take this strategy to a bigger scale to allow all other health regions to benefit from it. This requires more resources. It will also require the integration of this strategy in annual planning.
Planification de routine.
That's it. No,